That's pretty good.
Him or his brain dead viewers don't understand that I'm being sarcastic. I'm pointing out the crazy shit that people think and say.
You are getting pumped.
Your videos are too aggressive to other people. Just saying that. Like,
they're able to get something in return. They still need to be able to get a little bit of an early advantage earlier on, rather than Ascend usually just sniping.
Big fan. What do you want?
That's the thing, right? Like Ascend is...
It would be a problem if anybody respected him. But nobody takes him seriously and nobody has any respect.
Bro, and then he made all this shit up, and now this guy's like making a video saying that like I'm a big time hacker and like I use radar and like my buddies use DMA cards and are rage hacking. Bro, and like my buddies use DMA cards and are rage hacking, and that I'm always looking at my other monitor and shit. How many times do you want me to move my camera mid-raid and show you guys? What do I need to fucking prove? No, don't even give the guy the fucking credit to see his shit.
That's such a fucking cowardly, spineless thing, dude. And you get treated exactly how you should be treated, and then clip it out of context.
How many times do you want me to move my camera mid-raid and show you guys? What do I need to fucking prove? No, don't even give the guy the fucking credit to see his shit.
Squash the arguments between our viewers? No. And it gets under my skin and fucks with my mental health. To the point where I've almost quit making content because of people exactly like you, multiple times.
How many times do you want me to move my camera mid-raid and show you guys? What do I need to fucking prove?
If you think the things that you do and say to people aren't the kinds of things that make them want to kill themselves, and it gets under my skin and fucks with my mental health, to the point where I've almost quit making content, then you're fucking brain dead.
One band 10 IQ gaming, please.
And you need help. You need therapy. I know you said you were in prison for like 10 years or something.
All right, so change screen. This is kind of one of those reports where I don't really know what to do. So I'll give you the rundown. This is the report. I spoke to the streamer yesterday. Got his version of event after I gathered all the evidence and stuff. So the streamer's channel is called QC13. That's his Twitch TV there. As you see, I got like 4 investigations going.
This is
right
why your
now.
name's 10 IQ.
I got like 4 other investigations going right now, so there's a lot of shit going on. But anyway, his main account, he has 2,500 hours on, which he apparently equates to 7,500 hours. His main account, QC13 _ TTV. Or no, that's his second account. This is his main account. Now, we'll start with watching these clips.
I'm pulling 10 IQ into the call real quick.
So, I go and have a chat with him. I'm going to play the chat and play what come out during our conversation. This kind of content. I don't know. It seems. It's kind of scary. Not gonna lie. I'll just make this super quick so I'm not taking too much time in your stream.
Yeah, you're good, brother.
So it's 2 accounts.
Yep.
Okay, this one's called
QC13 _TTV.
Now see, This is something I don't understand. If you're a smaller content creator, I know if my goal was to grow a channel and another bigger content creator wanted to come onto my platform and chat with me, I'd be like, oh, hell yeah. If I wasn't doing... And then the start date on that one?
Like original start date? Or startup
like
wipe?
the day you started. Like the day you, like, does it tell you the day you started it? So this was after my live stream yesterday. I looked into some of my investigations a little bit.
I think it does in your overall stat.
So it turns out it was bugged. It was saying 26th of the 12th, 24. I could have got him to go through his emails and tell me its actual start date. But the very first time he makes content on this account was... It says it in the report. "31st of the 7th, 2023. Yeah.
Registration date.
Where is it?
Right at the top
26.
of statistic common stats. Registration date.
Oh. 12, 20.
Sometimes that bugs though.
24,
no, I had a guy
26?
yesterday. I had a guy yesterday and it said the same date. It's like the start
Yeah.
of white, no?
Yeah, that's not right. That can't be right.
Yeah, that's the start of white.
So yeah, no, that's December of last year. No, that's definitely not right. Yeah, that's bugged. But my other one, I can tell you the start date on that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, here,
Yeah,
I'll go ahead.
222.
I'll go ahead and log out and log into that one.
Yeah. 95% of my reports are just like dead end. So he logs into his other account.
Yeah.
Assumptions that people make.
So many.
Extremely offended and as if I'm gonna talk to you. How dare you? And do that whole.
Hey, I told you straight up. If you want, while I'm logging into this, fuck it. Here you go. You want to see active processes or all processes? I keep Process Lasso pulled up 24/7.
I mean, the guy pretty much offers a PC scan right here. You know. Yeah, it's a good FA.
Yeah, I love
I
it.
had an issue with it. I had an issue with it yesterday or the day before with a guy. I was doing a PC scan and it wouldn't let me wouldn't give him permission to see his the APIs he's connected to.
What?
It's weird. I've never seen that. I've never seen that.
Hold on,
I couldn't get my guy.
How do you even do that though? How do I show that? I don't know what an API is though.
So it tells you all the APIs you've ever connected to since you've booted Windows.
What is that API?
So it's whenever you use a cheat, it has to connect to the API. It has to connect to a website for the cheat.
Oh.
To same and it has to be constantly connected. Like, yeah.
Really?
But
That's kind of that sounds like you're opening the door for people to just take over your computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, all right. So what's the other account name and what's the start date? Yeah.
My name. So what I normally do is I use my name and then I switch my name in the middle of wipes. But I stopped using that name and then some.
Okay. 12th of the 4th, 25 was when he started his second account, which he has 900 hours on. Now, this is his reason for switching his account names and going back and forwards from the account name that's been banned and his stream name.
Someone else took the name from me and I couldn't get it back. I switched to average sized TTV. Actually, it was average sized TV because TTV was too long. And someone took my Quit Crying 13 name, so I wasn't able to get it back.
Yeah,
which pissed me off.
So I've seen there's a Twitch clip on your channel where you're using Quit Crying 13 underscore T. Now, this is the account that got banned. Remember? The Quit Crying underscore? That's the account name that was banned. So he told me that he hasn't used that name in 2 years. TV.
Yeah, I haven't used that in
It's-
a long time.
Well, it says that the clip was.
Well, I guess
I'll
I
tell you
mean
the
I've been
date.
QC13 for all of this wipe, and I guess I used it a little bit last wipe, but it wasn't my original name because I couldn't get my original name back.
So that's the account. That's the account that is. I ended up having to mute the other guy in the chat because there was like lots of yelling and stuff going around in the background. It's on band tracker. Here, I'll just mute this
What?
guy a second.
What?
That guy. Oh no, it was. It's this guy. So the clip on Twitch is quickcrying13 underscore. I can now. This is the clip of him using. So this account was banned. This is it here. Now, there's a clip of him using that actual account with that account name. Okay? Now, this account name exactly is the account that gets banned. Well, there's a Twitch clip of him using that name. Stream.
Yeah, show me this.
And there's Twitch clips all the way up until 2 weeks before that account gets banned on his channel. And then, I'll just give you a rough timeline so you kind of understand what's going on here. And then, so, how do I explain this in a timeline? So, 17th of the 5th, this account name here gets banned, okay? There's Twitch clips of him using this name on his account up until 2 or 3 weeks before that account gets banned. He's originally said he hasn't used that name in 2 years. Well, then I show him that he has Twitch clips up until... The one I show him was like November 2023. Well, then after I left the call with him, I realized that there's clips up until 3 weeks before this account name gets banned of him using it. Well, then he shows me that someone else was using that account, and one of his friends messaged him and told him 4 days before the account ban. But the thing that doesn't make sense to me is 1 month after, not even a month, about 3 weeks after that account gets banned, he posts a clip and he's level 17. And his name is now Average Size TV. So do you understand the kind of timeline that I'm pointing out here? April 12th. So this is 2 to 3 weeks before the ban. And there he is, using that same account name. That account gets banned 2-3 weeks later, that exact account name. And then 1 month after the ban, he has a Twitch clip and he's level 17 now. From level 69 to level 17 on this account. Now, I'm going to play his reaction here and me chatting with him. He also shows that he has an
Interesting.
inbox. So he's looking at my Discord right now. I guess he's not showing it on his stream.
Okay.
He's
Okay.
muted. He's muted me.
But yeah, I have 2 accounts.
He's muted me off his stream. Well, I recorded my POV. I guess we'll just play that. Why did he mute me?
These are both of them.
Why did he mute me off his stream? What? Where's where I speak to him? Because he obviously mutes me. I didn't realize he muted me.
Interesting.
Does he unmute me?
Okay. Okay. But yeah, I have 2 accounts. These are both of them. Well, okay, so I knew that after okay. So, hold on, let me pull up my messages from one of my
Okay, so
buddies.
This is me telling him that he has clips on Twitch of him using that account up until 3 weeks before that account was banned. And then 3 weeks later, he's playing on a level 17 account and he's all of a sudden not level 69 no more. And this was his reply to that. But I didn't know that he muted me on his stream.
I know that after I quit playing, my buddy got killed by somebody using my name. Sent me.
So he claims that he quit playing and someone else took that name when that account name got banned, but then he's playing again 3 weeks after that account is banned and he's a level 17 account again. So I guess he only quit playing for 5-6 weeks. Not even that, because he's level 17. That's like a week grind. So 4 weeks he quit, and in that time his account name was banned, I guess.
The clip, and I told him to report it. I'm trying to find it. Here, let me share my screen. I gotta stop sharing this screen and share my other one.
Does he show it on the stream?
Uh,
Why did he mute me though?
streaming.
I don't understand why he muted me here. As soon as I got to the facts, he like muted me off his stream.
How do I share my other screen? Entire screen. Can you see Discord? This one right here. Yeah. Yeah, so this was back in 5/13
13th of the 5th. So this is 4 days before that account name gets banned. He has a friend. He shows me this too. His friend messages him and shows him a 500-hour account with that exact name and says, "Is this you?" And he says, "No, that's not me." So he did have that to show. His friend did message him and say that. But the part I don't get is why he supposedly quit the game, but then 2 weeks later starts playing again on a brand new account that's level 0. That why not jump back on your level 69 account? Why is that when you start a brand new account from level 0?
2024?
And all his clips after that point are him grinding and going from level 0 back to level 50, 60. So it's like, this is where I'm at. It's like, he does have a message from a friend showing an account and saying, is this you? And him saying no 4 days before the account ban. But I mean, that's it. I mean, maybe I can inbox him while I'm live and see if we can get start dates of accounts. Because he kind of never ended up showing me. Plus he muted me on his stream, so unless I go through my videos and see if I've got my POV, which I'm pretty sure I should.
Oh my god. Fuck you, Carl. Enjoy the perm ban, you absolute dickhead,
This
mate.
wasn't me playing. So I had a bunch of people coming in. It was a whole...
So this is his reason for why people at the time were taking his name and yeah,
whole long drawn out thing. Along with like the pocket gate bullshit when big pockets became a thing, and I was getting a lot of hate because I didn't sit here and agree with what everybody was saying about BSG.
So around the time Unheard stuff came out, he didn't pile on and smash BSG, so that another account stole his name.
Because I fucking love this game. So, yeah. Ooh, don't ask me. I don't know anything about this shit. Yes. Well, since I've been able to use my, like, I've changed my name all the time. I don't remember every time I've changed it and used that exact name and everything else, to be completely honest. Because it didn't used to have underscore or anything like that. It was QuickRank13 TTV. Yeah, it was just QuickRank13. I've changed my name so much.
So this is the thing with this one. This is what I'm going to have to basically do. I'm going to make a video. I'm going to present everything that's known so far at this point. If this guy wants to, if he wants to, it's up to him. He can tell me to get fucked and come up with 100 reasons why his audience shouldn't listen to 10IQ. Or I'll message him if he wants to. He can show me start dates of his accounts and end dates and like start dates, when he bought them, all that kind of stuff. And then I can kind of so it can't be this account, which is the one that was bought after the game ban. If we're talking about an account that was used after the game ban, and if he's claimed he has 7,500 hours or something, that's also kind of weird because his accounts only say that he has 3,500. So where's this clip of him saying he has 7,500 hours? It's been 11 days since I prestige and I switched to this account. Oh. His main account was created on the 15th of the 6th, 2024. Okay, so this guy has the actual date that that account was created. His OG account with the 2,500 hours. Because of his achievements. Ah, okay, all right. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to pull up his achievements, and then we'll see when he does his first raid, basically. On his main account. Oh, this guy is a genius. See, not going to lie, gentlemen. Like, sometimes the people that make my report, that report stuff to me, are a lot smarter than I am. I'm telling you, because some of these people that come to me with these reports, they do some fucking good investigating, man. And I feel bad sometimes, like, when an investigation leads to a video. And I always say to people, like, do you want me to, like, say who you are? Like, because I feel like I'm kind of, like, taking people's fucking... I was like, oh shit, do you want me to mention you in the report, or do you want to remain anonymous? I always ask people that, because I kind of feel like, I don't want to do like a very bad scav and pretend it's like me finding all this information when it's not. It kind of makes me feel cheesy when some dude investigates the shit out of someone and finds all this shit out. And that's why I always ask people, like, do you want me to, like... And most people are just like, nah, I'm good. I just want to remain anonymous, you know? Because they suck ass at it. Alright, so now we're going to go to players. Now, his current account with 2,500 hours. What was his account name currently? It's QC13, currently, right now, right? Oh, here it is here. This guy's even sent the link to the account. My God. Who is this guy? Yep, there he is. 2,500 hours. (16th of the 6th, 2024). So 1 month after his... Wait. Now. This is what I didn't think of yesterday. This is what I did completely went over my head. Fucking 10IQ moment yesterday. And I never even thought to ask him this, was if this is your only account, as well as your 900-hour account, why do you have clips of you playing Tarkov before this date? What account was that? What account was that? That account mysteriously disappears. It doesn't exist. And you never told me you have 3 accounts. You told me you specifically have 2. But your main account only started playing 3 or 4 weeks after that account was banned. You never told me you have 3, but you have clips on Twitch of you playing Tarkov all through 24 and the end of 2023. So what account was it? It couldn't have been this one. It couldn't have been your 900-hour account, which was only started a couple of months ago. You specifically said, I only have 2 accounts. But yet, you streamed Tarkov before this date a lot, for a year almost. Is keeping up with me here? Are you keeping up? Don't worry, this all went over my head yesterday as well. I missed this yesterday and I sat down and thought about it. I was laying there yesterday. I don't remember when it was. It was like 8 p.m. at night. I was like, wait, the dates don't line up. I was sitting out, I think I was on the couch and I was like, the dates don't line up. That doesn't make sense. He specifically said, I only have 2 accounts. And I honestly think the sole reason he brought the second account into this whole thing was to muddy the waters. And be like, no, I have 2, I juggle. But bro, your main account with 2,500 hours, you only started playing on that 3 weeks after the ban. But yet, all that content you made in Tarkov over a year, what account was that? What account was that? Where'd that account go? Do you know what I mean? His very first time surviving a raid on his main account was the 16th of the 6th. And yet...
And this is why your name's 10 IQ.
And yet, on the 17th of the 5th, his account was game banned. What do you know, a month later, he very first survives in Tarkov on his main account. But he has content in Tarkov for a year before the ban. He literally has clips from 2023. Where are they? He shows me November 3rd, 2023 was this clip. Ready? And funny enough, it's the exact account name of the name that got banned in November 2023.
The problem is, like Lizard said, like you can't separate the accidents from the non-accidents.
This was November 3rd, 2023. I need to draw up a timeline. Okay, that's what I need to do here. Because there's so much numbers getting thrown around here. What was his justification for multiple accounts? He said it at some point. But he specifically says to me, I only have 2 accounts. He repeatedly says that to me.
I mean, honestly, none of this makes sense to me. Right.
None of it makes sense to him. Now, I think the only thing left to do where I can help this guy out if he's being an honest person and he wants to continue talking to me, or if he wants to do the screw 10 IQ, I'm not talking to that guy, my followers shouldn't listen to him. If he wants, I mean, he can do that if he wants to. He's online. So, here, I'll move my picture. So, there's proof on his Twitch account that he has in fact had 3 Tarkov accounts. And the very first one has the exact same name that was banned. He told me he only has 2. His Twitch goes back to fucking 2023 playing Tarkov. But this account survived for the very first time in the main account with the most hours on it, 2,600 now. Very first survived in Tarkov mid-2024, 1 year ago. Where's the account he was playing on 3 years ago making content? And then that account with that exact name gets a game ban. See, I remember I was saying this the other week about admins in Rust, saying how they were like unhinged and they go like above and beyond. I feel like that myself sometimes. I feel like that myself when I'm laying down last night and I did the maths in my head again because it eats away at me. I don't know why. It eats away at me, and I was laying there last night and I was thinking that's not adding up. And it was eating away at me, and I was sitting there and I was like, no, I've got to go back to this. There's something, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And this guy who made the report, his fucking investigational work, see, he was the IQ that I needed to get there, because I felt something was off, but I just didn't have the IQ at the time to figure out how to get the info. But then the reporter oh my god, that guy's good. He wants to remain anonymous, but my god, he's good. It seems he doesn't want to chat. But
And this is why your name's 10 IQ. And this is why your name's 10 IQ.
yeah, the multiple accounts thing isn't really an issue for me. It's him telling me that he only has 2 accounts and he only ever had 2 accounts. But his 2,500 hour account started a year ago. It very first loaded into Tarkov a year ago. His alt very first loaded into Tarkov 6 months ago. His content playing Tarkov ranges back 3 years. Then you have the game ban, which, yes, what he's saying is true. People do steal streamers' names. The game ban, which, again, could be explained. However, him 3 weeks before playing with that exact name, that's too much for me. That's starting to become too much. And then on top of that, him specifically saying to me, no, I only have 2 accounts. He didn't stop and say to me, oh, I had a third that I lost. He said, I only have 2. Here he is making content way back in November 2023. He literally says that himself, the date and time. He says that himself, November 23, on the stream.
Right now. Interesting.
And it's also weird how he mutes my audio on his stream. Almost as like he doesn't want his followers to hear me talking. I didn't realize he did that till now. Because I thought I was playing on his stream. I heard myself playing on his stream, and then I muted it because I didn't want to hear double.
November 5th, 2023.
That's the date that he was using the account name. November 5th, 2023. But yet, wait, bro. Your main account first got its achievements in 2024, halfway through the year. So what account were you playing on in November 2023? What account? Where did this mysterious account come from? You only have 2. Where did it come from? Oh wait, I got something for this moment. It's been a while since I played this one. We've got mysterious accounts just coming out of nowhere that don't exist. Just mysterious accounts that don't exist, just appearing. That no one knows where they came from. But then it turns out they got game banned, and then... Where are these accounts coming from, bro? You never answered that. But you specifically said 2 accounts to me. You didn't say you had a third. And if he now changes his story to, oh, I had a third, but I lost it. No, bro. I spoke to you. You told me specifically 2 accounts. If you want to now go back and say, oh, there's a third, by the way, there's a third. Sorry, I forgot about that. I just forgot about that. There was actually a third. No, bro. No, bro. Come on now. I know I'm 10 IQ, but come on now. Come on. I won't go again. But, come on. A fair crack of the whip, like... You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Am I... Let's get a poll up. Let's get a poll up. November 3rd, 2023. He's playing with that exact account name that gets banned. And he even says it on his own stream. Right here. But yet, his 900-hour account started 6 months ago, and his main account started, very first loaded into Tarkov, halfway through last year. So what account were you playing on November 3rd, bro? Now there's a third account in the mix that 10IQ just completely didn't even comprehend. See, I might be a little bit slow, gentlemen. I might be a little bit slow at times. But it takes... Sometimes I'm a little bit slow, you know? It takes me a bit to get there. But I eventually get there, alright? I eventually get there. Maybe he intentionally misspoke about the number of accounts or something, but likely he's being dishonest. Bro, if you've had 3 accounts in Tarkov, and you sit there and say to someone like me that you specifically only had 2, I'm sorry, bro. You're cheating your ass off. Especially when he knows what I'm there for. But then one account just disappears out of his memory. Come on, bro. You need to be on that shit. Like, if you misspoke and you actually had 3 accounts... But then, okay, let's say he did have 3 accounts. Let's say he misspoke and made a mistake and he did actually have 3 accounts. Where did that account go? Let me guess, it just disappeared? He lost it? But then it turns out an account with that exact name got banned. That you actually have clips of you using that exact name 3 weeks before. 3 weeks before. Come on, bro. There's too much. There's too much there for me in it. And I was nice at first. I literally almost closed this ticket yesterday. I almost closed it. I almost closed it. I almost closed it. And it ate away at me. Something, I was sitting there last night and I was like, no. It doesn't make sense. Now, guys, I'll just, in general, for the people in chat, do you guys just have 3 accounts floating around that you just misplace and you accidentally say you have 2 accounts, but you actually have 3? Are you guys in that kind of predicament? Do you guys have 3 accounts? Curious. I just want to, you know, maybe we'll get another poll up. What do we got? 96 people in here? We got a couple of 2 accounters. We got a couple of 2 accounters. I gave one to a buddy for PvP co-op. That makes sense. I mean, no one's hit 3 yet. No one's hit 3 yet, because this guy's got 3. Or he's had 3. Proven. Proven 3 accounts. Proven 3 accounts. Because the clips of him in November 2023 is him like level 60. Like, you would have got achievements hitting level 60, bro. There's no way you hit level 60 without achievements, dude. There's no way.
In the middle of...
Look at the gun he's loading in with, too. November 2023. You're telling me he doesn't have achievements? Suppressed RD? You don't have achievements running that gun?
Swallowing. A drink. I almost just...
So, we'll pull up this account as well, just to be sure here. Because that account's name is... There he is. That's his second account. How's this guy doing? There we go. Very first time that account played Tarkov was the starter wipe. He actually told me he intentionally tried to get a high KD with this account to look sus. Who clicked 4 accounts? Own up in the comments. Who said they have 4 accounts? Stop it. Who's trolling with the 4 accounts? Show us some clips. Clips of what? Bro, what we're trying to prove here is that he's had 3 accounts. One of them was game banned. He told me he had 2. We've proven he has 2. The third one disappeared. And it's likely that that was the account that was banned. And that's potentially why he lied and said he only had 2. Oh, here he is. Now he sold the 3rd account. Come on, bro. Like, what?
Imagine reusing and continuously using the same name after it gets banned not once but twice. Literal brain drain 10 IQ this fella is.
Like, like, bro, you can't just tell me half-truths, beat around the bush and not be honest, and then come back later and say, oh, listen, I just lied because of this. No, bro. So he lied because he didn't want to get in trouble for selling his 3rd account. I don't believe it, man. I don't believe it. You're talking to someone who's cheated, who's broken TOS 1,000 times, and you're going to lie to me about selling an account? Come on, bro. I don't believe that. Like, yeah. It's too much for me. I believed him the first time. And now he's telling me he intentionally lied to me the first time, but now he's telling me the truth this time. Like, you lied to me so no one knew that you sold an account, but yet that account that you were playing on with that exact name was banned? No, bro. What do you reckon, gentlemen? What do you reckon? I'm willing to give the benefit of the doubt again. Again. You know, Very Bad Scav cleared this guy and messaged him and told him what people have been saying about him. Very Bad Scav literally cleared this guy and said that it's not true, messaged this guy and showed him all the information that people are sending him. Literally says that to me too. That's like another thing that really annoys me. Is that he got given the heads up. So, I mean, when I did my other stuff that I did to check over this guy, when I checked him for cheating activity and all that kind of stuff, why do you think nothing came up? Do you reckon it was because Very Bad Scav had messaged him 2-3 days before and told him? Probably. Because I would have found all his cheating history had Very Bad Scav not done that.
You still at weather?
Where is it?
Are they shooting at you?
Right now, did they?
One pop.
Yeah. If you
Yo, 10 IQ, what's up, dude?
I don't think the scavs shot though, did they?
One fired a shot. That was it.
I guess two scavs dead.
I'm a little
I
sad
have
he
not
stayed
been.
up in the window.
Not at all.
Really an easy kill. Start making my.
Those rocks.
The rocks.
In here, then I'm guessing you.
Oh yes.
Ready? Here we go.
So he literally let me run right by him.
That's weird.
That's cool.
That was just how you greet people.
56.
What's the rumors? Oh, well, if you're in here, then I'm guessing you've already had people come to you, just like they did Very Bad Scav the other day.
Take a shot.
Scav told me about it after he
Scav told me about it.
looked into me and he was like, "Yeah, it's bullshit." Like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I fucking ran
I've
right
not
by
been a
this
bad
guy.
boy, but I do like a good spanking, if you know what
I'm in this alone now, gentlemen. It's literally me against the world right now. It's me against the world right now, and a person who used to be on the same side as me. Well, we used to hate each other, but at least still I had someone else helping. It wasn't just me on the front lines. Now that person is just hindering my investigations and messaging these people. And I'm going to say that in my video. I'm going to say, stop giving Scav information, because he just directly inboxes the cheater and says, hey man, hey, everyone's sus on you right now, bro. You should probably start deleting stuff. So when 10IQ checks you out, you're not going to come up for any cheating activity. And get your story straight too, because 10IQ's coming. That's basically what that's going to tell the person instantly. Crazy, bro. Crazy. eBay. But I don't have an eBay account anymore. Wait, so he can't even prove that he sold the account. eBay but I don't have the eBay account anymore. I made one for that and got rid of it. I've never had an eBay account or used eBay until that day. It took 2 days to sell it. Then I found it months later on G2G. Wait, he searched G2G and found his account? That's convenient, bro, because there's hundreds of accounts on there. No, bro. You did not find your account on G2G. There is fucking thousands of accounts on G2G, bro. I can't make you believe that I've never cheated, but my guest and go through all my content. You will never see anything sus from me. Yeah, but you lied about the amount of accounts you've had. You're now telling me that you can't prove that you actually sold that first account. That was game banned. No, bro. No. I was an idiot the first time. And I believed this shit, and I'm not doing it again, bro. The first time I believed him, and something in me was like, no, something's not right about that. I feel like I'm pretty good, although I'm an idiot, I feel like I'm pretty good at reading people, and I felt like something was off when he was talking to me. I felt like I was being manipulated, you know? I felt it. But sometimes I doubt myself, you know, because when you've been doing this for a while, you start, you get sus on everyone, you know? Nah, he doesn't have any proof, bro. Deleted the account. Cake God, doesn't have any proof, bro. He sold it, deleted the account. Can't prove it. Just have to believe him, bro. Just have to believe the guy that's already lied. If you don't, well, he doesn't cheat, so don't know what you're talking about. Look, this is the crazy thing. If these people have cheated before, and I've said that, and he says he watches my content religiously, he said that to me. People don't understand that there's actually a lot of people that have just come clean to me and said, yeah, I used to cheat, I don't anymore, and I'll never say a word about it. People that are just honest to me and say that, I'll never say a word about it. Why would I give someone a hard time who's in the same predicament as me? Because I know what it's like to try and change people's opinions of you. It's virtually impossible. That's why most people hate my content. There's a lot of people that have just come clean to me and told me and proven to me and said, look, this is when I got game banned. Yeah, I was cheating at the time. I don't cheat anymore. This is my account now. I've got 3,500 hours. I started making content about 600 hours ago in my account. People are really nice to me. People don't know about my past. I feel bad, but I know if I tell people, they're just gonna think I'm cheating. And I leave that person alone. There's no need to fucking make a video saying this person cheated 4 years ago, guys. Go roast his ass. But when you fucking lie to me and treat me like an idiot, and then I believe you, and then you come back and give me another wild fucking story, another crazy story that I'm just supposed to believe, no, bro. I'm sorry, I'm not that nice of a guy. You know, I am the villain after all, you know? I am the villain after all of YouTube, so I've got to keep, you know, shouldn't have believed him the first time. Jesus Christ, dude. Ask him for a confirmation email from eBay when he sold it. Bro, he'll just come up with another lie. Like, how long do you think the lies can go for? Watch this.
I watch your videos, aka, know yourself and know your enemy, and in 100 battles you will never be in peril. Sun Tzu's The Art of War.
Here we go, the reply. Thank you, Cat God, bro. Bro, you need to chill out on the donations, dude. You're going stupid. Going crazy, bro. Gather your own opinion and believe what you want. That's what he's basically saying to the viewer of this video. This is going to be in a video, so this is basically what he's saying to the viewers of this video. He's basically saying, gather whatever opinion you like. Believe what you want. Like I said earlier, I can't make you believe anything, but by God, I will fucking lie. And now you better believe me, though. Now you better believe me after I've lied. He's not willing to prove anything. He's just saying, trust me, bro. And that's it. After lying. And admitting to lying. He's just saying, trust me, bro. I'm not proving it. Just trust me. Believe what you want. So basically, what he's saying is, I got banned. I got banned for cheating. I just don't have the balls to admit it. And I'm just going to continue insulting everyone. I don't have the balls to admit that I cheated in a video game because I'm a coward. But now I want to keep growing a community of nice people that I used to cheat on without coming clean and having the balls to say, I used to be the guy cheating on you. I used to be the piece of shit cheating on you. He doesn't have the balls to say that to his audience. That's gutless, bro. That's gutless. I feel like he should just man up and grow some balls and say, I used to be the piece of shit that was cheating on you. And then maybe people will believe him, you know? And I feel like in a lot of cases, when people can't do that, they're the kind of people who will continue cheating because they've never actually faced the consequences of their actions. I'm not showing you a bank statement. I feel like I've said my piece. I respect you for what you do. I mean, you don't because you lied to me. And I almost believed you. I almost believed you. But I feel like the more time I give you, the more sus you're going to make this seem. It was cut and dry. There's nothing else I can say. You're going to believe what you want. I should have never sold my account. Let's get a little violin song playing. I don't have one on hand, actually, unfortunately. I need to get a violin tune to play. Now he's going to do the violin fucking sad guy story. Guy walking in the rain, kicking rocks. Well, Ocelot, you deleted the pin message. Alright, well, that's pretty much a wrap on that guy. Lied, been banned before, and by God, you better believe him that he never cheated, man. You better believe him, gentlemen. You better believe him. Anyway. Like, oh man. It almost makes me feel bad sometimes, you know? Who is John Tarkov? He cheated on Landmark the other day. I spoke to him yesterday. I'm going to try and get him to do something positive with his life. If he does, is a different story, but if he just wants to continue making content appealing to cheaters, then good luck to the guy, bro. I got like an hour of editing to do now, which is great. Sometimes I almost wish that oh, here we go. Here's his code. I'll show his code. I might leave this stream nice and short. That way I can link it in the video. And if people want to go watch the whole thing, because I don't know how I'm going to explain this and break down each thing as it... I think I'm just going to explain what happened. But yeah. I might end this and I'll link it in the video if people want to watch it, like for full context. I do have one or two other investigations, but I kind of want to... I don't really want to do a very bad scav and make them public yet. Just in case. Because then it just kind of helps them. But I'm going to end this. I'm going to edit this video. And then I'm going to link this stream as well. But yeah. It's been good, gentlemen. Quick one today. I was going to get into this other one, but I'll leave it just in case. Alright. I'm out of it, gentlemen. Thank you, Cat God, for donations. Thank you for everyone that came. I'll be back again same time tomorrow.